Episode 1. We're going to start a new game. Alright. We can be a shaper, who are skilled in magic and unmatched in their ability to create powerful creatures. However, they are physically frail. A shaper will have to rely on its creations for protection. We can be a guardian. Guardians are the defenders of the shapers. They are highly skilled in melee combat and create creatures to aid them in their assault. However, their magical skills are otherwise weak. And then an agent. Agents travel around in command of the shapers and solve problems, usually violent. Their magic and weapon skills are strong, but they are not good at creating creatures. Agents tend to be harder to play. I think I will go with the shaper because they are more reliant on the creatures. And let's change his name to Alright. And I think we'll go with the normal difficulty setting for now. We may change it later. The Shapers are the oldest, most respected, most secretive, and most powerful magical sects. They have the power to create life. The Shapers can make new life forms from nothing but organic matter and pure magic. They mold this life to serve any purpose, be it light housework or major warfare. The Shapers guard the secrets to their powers very closely. To learn their secrets without permission is to court a speedy death at the hands of the guardian in the day of the agent in the night. After years of work, study, and testing, you finally have been accepted into the Shapers. It is the greatest of honors. You will spend your life advancing their will and learning their secrets. First, you must complete your apprenticeship. You must spend 5 years in a Shaper colony on the remote island, watching their work and aiding in their research. The journey is 2 weeks long. You will travel on a living craft, a specifically modified drac that will sail you to your destination. After a week's journey, you pass close to a small island. Your chart identifies it as Susia Island. It is barred by the Shapers, forbidden for unknown reasons, dangerous accidents, valuable secrets. Visiting is punishable by death. You watch this island, wondering the secrets that lie there. You fail to notice the warship off to the east. Your craft cries out in alarm, alerting you. The ship is an unfamiliar style and instantly fires a long spear into your craft. The razor-sharp bolt strikes your drac in the neck. It roars in anger and breathes a bolt to fire at your attacker. Its enemy sails set ablaze. The battle takes only a second, but your living craft founders, mortally wounding, dropping you into the water. Your equipment sinks into the depths. You start to sink to the rough waves, but at one last effort, your living craft saves you. Bleeding and dying, it drags you to the Susia Island. You grab the crumbling dock, barely conscious. Your craft slumps against the stone, dying. You are left alone, abandoned, and on a forbidden shore, marooned on Susia Island. Alright, so our craft over here is dead. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's very interesting. You stagger off the dock, weakened to the point of collapse, but by your desperate swim here. After a few minutes, you manage to regain enough of your senses to look around. You are on the south coast of the mysterious island. However, apart from the fact that the isle was declared barred by your people, you know nothing about it. You wish you had already started your shaper training. Islands are generally barred because of failed experiment and the presence of horrible rogue creations. Worrying. Fortunately, except for the lapping waves on the base of the dock, all is quiet. If you're going to be devoured, it won't be soon. However, you're still stranded and desperately weak as well. Fortunately, the beach stretches off to the east. Maybe you can find supplies and help. You have 100 coins. Okay. So we're going to save our game real quick so that we can start. Turn. Okay. Let's go start journey. Okay. Got some trash. Pick it up just in case it's useful for something. Not there. Okay. I'll go down here. Oh, I got a mini map now. That's very useful. There's an old ratty cloak on the ground in front of you. It looks like it's been there for a while. It's not very clean. However, you're wet and cold enough to want it. To wear it, you'll have to first pick it up, press G, and select the cloak to get it. Pick up the cloak, and we'll put the cloak right here. And now we have the cloak on. Okay, so it's... There's a tunnel to the north, built into the side of the hill. Your guess is a storeroom or warehouse, usually one place near the docks of a settlement. The structure is crumbling. You guess that it probably has been abandoned for at least a century, probably two. All these years, most of the goods inside are probably useless. You still might be able to scavenge something useful. What's in here? Nothing. We got some bones. And a javelin. That'll be a useful weapon. And a bowl and a spoon. Oh, we have extra coins. There's another cloak on the ground here. box contains a variety of paper. You rifle through them eagerly, hoping for a clue as to where you are, or what might have caused this island to be barred. It's no use. The papers crumble at your touch. Beyond the key you found, there is nothing of value. You try to read the fragments of paper, but the ink is faded. Inside this small chamber, you find several cylindrical containers. They look like canisters, each about 4 foot high. The sides are thick, carefully blown glass. Most of them have been broken and the contents are long lost. One of them, however, is still intact. Inside you see a glowing fluid. It swirls and moves about, seemingly under its own power. It looks like it is, in its own way, alive. It probably is. You've seen similar objects. The Shapers can store essence concoctions filled with life energy, which heal and energize those in need. This must be something like that. There is a sharp metal needle emerging from the top. You let it poke the palm of your hand. The substance will emerge and energize you. In your weakened state, it seems hard to resist. Select candidate or use it. Oh, it gained Firebolt. You are suddenly struck by a dizzy spell, driving you to your knees. It is not caused hunger or fear, but by the effects of a strange substance in the container. The essence-infused emerald goo did not heal or revive you like you expected. It changed you. It's like it soaked into your skin and rewrote your very being, making you stronger. A strange urge and instinct seizes you. You extend your finger and focus. Tiny trails of flame shoot out of them. Magic. Actual magic. What it would have taken years of training, you learn to do in an instant. It is exhilarating and at the same time utterly alien. You have no idea that your people could do something so wonderful, and you feel deep compulsion to find more of these canisters. Canisters are your main way to gain new abilities while on Socia Island. You can now cast Firebolt. Alright. Now I have a way to defend myself. Are any of these pots that are open here? Nope. The path further into the island is blocked by a thick stone door, marked with the symbol of the Shapers. When you get close, your skin tingles. Complex magic protections are in place. You hear a soft, reassuring voice. Socia Island has been barred by the Shapers. For more information, send a request to the Council. Only full Shapers are allowed entry. Shaper qualities have been detected within you. You may pass. Do not remove or interact with any, and then the voice cuts out. Strange. It's Ghost. Weird. There's a shade standing in front of you. It is hazy, insubstantial humanoid. It warps and twists in the light breeze. You suspect a strong wind would tear it apart. It hovers in the air, staring at you. Though you can't make out any features, you can clearly tell it is watching you. Special encounters like this one give you actions and things to say. The shade does not respond. It continues to watch you. An insect flies through it, slightly disturbing its misty surface. This is strange. Sometimes shades like this are ghosts, other times they are spies and scouts woven from essence of a Shaper to explore, learn, return, and report. The shade does not respond, then it begins to circle. It's moving slowly towards you. Then it begins to break apart until the motion is too much for it. It dissolves rapidly in the warm sunlight, leaving you alone in the clearing. We have tunic and a wooden shield. So let's put the wooden shield on. Let's put the tunic on. Tunic is 2-4. Oh no, robe's better than tunic. Keep the tunic for the time being. Maybe we can do something with it. Alright. Now that you made some progress, you should save the game. Save game. Alright, start of the journey. Save up the content. Alright, we'll go back this way a little bit because there's this little den over here and I'm kind of curious about it. We have 6. Isn't there a stick over here? These are probably the barracks for some guardians or agents. They were abandoned years ago. The beds have rotted away. There is trash everywhere. Whoever was here left very quickly. 2 chests were left behind. We got a dagger, javelins, and another tunic. Don't know what that did just yet. Hopefully nothing bad. What was that? Well, we have our first enemy. Alright. So let's get the... Once again, you find you're not alone. There is a roamer just ahead of you. A roamer is a creation. It is a creature invented and improved by your people for use as a scout or an attack dog. Since it's a creation, it should be naturally inclined to obey you. However, this creature isn't servile to you at all. It doesn't look hostile, it's just staring. It's an eerie feeling being watched by a creation in this way. Creations have always obeyed you mindlessly before. It is clear that whatever this island is, Shapers have been here. However, this isle is full of rogue creations. You may have a serious problem. Roamer does not respond. Not surprising since they can't talk. When you get close, the roamer sniffs at you, then he gets nervous and runs away. Odd. Oh, there's a healing pod there. That's cool. Let's put that healing pod in our little inventory slot there. That seems... Oh. Looking to the north, you see that you are not alone on this island. Though you were worried about horrible mutant creations, the next creature you encounter are nowhere near as terrifying. It is a flocked Vornox. The Ornock is a Shaper creation, a slow, clumsy livestock animal, hardy and laden with meat. The Shapers created them to stock lands unfriendly to non-created animals, such as, apparently, this one. You notice that these Ornocks have large tusks, probably added by the Shapers to protect them from predators. Fortunately, they are very likely to leave you alone if you leave them alone. You immediately recognize this place. It was an inn where visitors and travelers could stop for steaks, drinks, and sleep. The crumbling roasting pit still dominates the center of the room. You're getting confused. This island was not fully settled. Why? Most of the island's barred because of experiments gone awry, and most such experiments are performed in very small labs and crude quarters, safely far away from society. Yet you've seen warehouses, guard posts, and now an inn. At one point, a lot of Shapers lived here. Now they're all gone. Why? What could have driven so many of your people off? And what took their place? There's a box with a belt and another robe. That belt on there. Some more healing pods, those would be helpful. I think that's a rock there. And a stick. You've reached the northern edge of this region. You can see more of the settlement to the north. When you're ready to move on, step on the area shaded in blue. The world map, and you've already gained your strength. In this section, you will learn about spells and combat. Good luck. Alright, leveled up. More money. I need tools to open up that thing. Alright. So we have 10 skill points. So we are going to build ourselves a battle mage. So we need fire shaping for fire creatures, battle shaping, magic shaping, healing crowd. So it would probably be good to do a little bit of mechanics and leadership. Stealth is not really all that important to us. Alright, we need fire shaping. And I think we will be done with that right now. thorns. Oh, ice crystals. Alright. Yep. Oh, this is much different. Alright. There's this huge stone hall ahead. It is still intact. A soft light glows inside. Your skin tingles. There is shape or magic inside. Walking on the dry land is refreshing. The strange essence canister continues to work changes in you. Your strength is slowly returning. Defeating foes and finishing quests gives you experience. When you have enough experience, you gain a level. When you gain a level, you can train your character. Blah, blah, blah. So we're going to save our game real quick. So I remember this combat being a little brutal. Definitely want the leather. I think you can break stuff down, which is what I'm remembering. You immediately recognize this large building for what it is, a shaping hall. There had to be one of them on the island somewhere. Here the shapers on the island use magic and force of will to make creations for both utility and battle. Amazingly, this building is mostly intact. Shapers build things to last. You can see the energizing pulls in the side chamber and holes in the ceiling to allow light to shine on them, keeping them alive. The goo inside each pool is a semi-living, essence-charged algae, capable of drawing energy from the air and sun. You stand near a pool, able to replenish your health and essence, depending on which pool you select. In the corners of the hall you see two glowing glass containers. The essence mixture churns and glows within, ready to give you power. Canister by the west wall grants your ability to create your first form. So this is the west wall. Enables to create a Fora or Coil if your fire shaping is high enough. Each extra point of this skill increases the level of these creations. No, let's not use that one yet. We'll look at this one. That spell gives me heal. So and then we'll go over here and do that. And we'll make a creation. And we'll make a Fiora. A Fiora is a small, fierce lizard creature. It has sharp teeth and large glands in its throat, giving it the ability to spit globules of flaming saliva. Fioras have an excellent mix of melee and missile ability. Alright, so do that. So it will be my attacker. And we can give it Fire Breath or Cone of Flame or Overload. It has all these abilities. It always has Fire Breath. So its current essence is 18. Essence and creation, the base cost, and essence per upgrade. And then okay, so its essence cost is 6. It has no abilities. We can give it a strength upgrade. We can give it a magical skill upgrade, another magical skill upgrade, and endurance enhancements. It's got Fire Breath, Cone of Flame, Overload. Kills it, but it has 6 turns of double damage. Special abilities have no cooldown. Well, let's do fast recovery. So now it's 8 into it. And let's give it a higher strength. Oh, we have to worry about the control level. Okay, so we get one of those for free. We're gonna do strength upgrade. And now we have a Moira. Or a Foyora. Secrets of Essence. We're gonna default. Oh, did he already decide to attack me? Being attacked by, that's the question. As you walk down this path, you feel on edge. Your Shaper training has left you attuned to sensing certain sorts of magic. Hostile creatures lurk ahead. It might be a good idea to have the creature to aid you, which I already did. I think I can probably make another one. There's a Furora standing ahead. It is a very common model of creation. The Shapers have made them for centuries to serve as bodyguards, watchdogs, and even pets. This one, however, doesn't have the usual expressions of servility, and obedience. It doesn't look at you with fear or respect. It is drooling, as if it sees you as food. You have heard tales of creations which have turned on their creators, have gone rogue, but it rarely happens. When it does, the rogue is instantly destroyed. This Fuhrer has spent years free of Shaper control. It bares teeth at you, daring you to step forward. And now it's dead. Some sandals. Alright. See if there's anything behind this building. Oh, some of those little pig things. Alright, we got some money. Nothing else there. Let's go back here real quick. You find a sign that the evacuation of this island was not completely orderly. There is a body here. It is barely more than a skeleton. It has been here for a long time. Based on the garments, you think it was a shaper. Most of the body's clothes and equipment have rotted away, but a few of my items still are intact. Healing spores and a sword. So let's drop the stick and grab the sword. Alright. We're going to save the game. And we're going to call this one here. Again, it was nice to have you along. Next episode, we'll get further deep into the island, see, what we can find. We have our two little lizard friends. Maybe we'll find a different creature. Who knows? Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Talk to you later. Bye.